What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my channel. So today is a Sunday and you know what we do each and every Sunday. I share with you guys analysis on boom and crash on indices, and we take a look at opportunities that we should expect for the coming week, right? So today I'm just going to take a look at crash 1000, boom 500, maybe some indices, and just give you a basic direction and highlight some key price levels that we expect for this coming week, so that when you're trading, you know which direction you are taking in your trades. For those that have subscribed, you'll be able to see this upload as quickly as possible, and you can actually jump in and hop in. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post a video, right? So before we start today, let's take a look at what happened in the VIP group. So I'm just gonna show you our VIP group for the past 1 week and show you the progress and the results of how we have been trading. Okay. So guys, this is a review of our VIP group. These are the signals sent. You can see that there is take profit levels and stop loss levels, and we had 2 stop losses hit. This is 22 March, as you can see. That's Monday of the previous week, right? And you can see we started on a bad note. We had some losses. Some of the trades were good, like boom 500 was so good in deep in profit. You can see this guy also made some money from boom. These are students' results, by the way. These are not my results. And so basically, overall, it was not that good of a day, but we had some take profits hit. But that's not our usual. The next day, we had a few signals hitting take profit levels. So the next day was Tuesday, I believe, 23 March, and it was all blue. Right, you can see these are the results. The next day we had a lot of signals in the morning and we had a lot of results. It was actually a great day. I don't know why I can't see these, but it was actually a great day with so many good results. So many good results. People were taking profit, right? People were taking profit. Okay. Then the next day again, with some nice trades, take profit levels were hit. It was all good. And that's how we completed our week up to this day. All right, guys. So, now that we are back, I'm sure you've seen the results. We had a great week. Obviously, you can't have winning trades all the way, but the basis of trading is basically to have bigger wins and smaller losses, right? That's the key comment. I was always told by my mentor that the number one rule for a trader, your job is to preserve capital, right? It's not to make money, it's to preserve capital. So if you have that in mind, then you'll be able to make more clearer decisions, right? As usual, if you want to join our communities, the link is down below. We have a Telegram channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram right down below. You'll also be able to get details on what the VIP group is all about. All right, so let's get into today's business. I'm looking at Crash 1000 right here at the 1 hour time frame. I just want to quickly highlight some key price levels that I'm actually seeing. So over the past 2 days, we've been seeing a downward trajectory from Crash 1000. We have been seeing this was a low, right? And then the next days would see the low being broken, right? Creating lower lows and lower lows as we go. So right at this point, this was 8 March, we started to see some change in market structure. There was a change in market structure. The market tried to be, the buyers tried to push up, but obviously there was a bullish rejection, and then the market dropped, creating another lower low, right? But as from this point, we started to see price rallying up, strongly. This was a strong upward movement. The buyers really kicked in that much, but then again we experienced another downward movement. We experienced another downward movement, another downward trajectory. So I am actually anticipating from what is happening. I am actually anticipating this is now the new law that has been created, right? Since this is the habit we get, can you see that we have been having these short buy impulses, short buy impulses everywhere where I created short buy impulses. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are getting bigger and bigger. As you can see from this, compare this with this and this, and then actually getting bigger, right? So I'm also anticipating that this is the lowest, and we also expect to have another buy impulse going right there, and from there you can actually see that you can actually create some sort of trend line where price is actually hitting and then bouncing back from. So using these buy impulses, you can actually see that we have been hitting quite a number of key price levels, and price has been bouncing there. Also, using what I taught the previous, I think the day before yesterday, I talked about important candlestick patterns, and at this point you can actually see a very important candlestick pattern. For those that remember, we talked about this candlestick pattern that we have right here. This candlestick pattern that we have right here. I don't know if you're able to see it. This candlestick pattern that we have right here. We say this is called a morning star, and this occurs, number one, at the bottom of a downtrend, right? This occurs at the bottom of a downtrend, and clearly we have been in a downtrend like this, and we experience this reversal candlestick pattern, which basically means that we are also about to get into an upward trajectory. So we're already two hours up, right? So 2 hours late, basically. Your entry was just supposed to be after this candle, this bullish candlestick was formed. You're supposed to enter into a buy trade, and you'd actually see that you'd get into a buy. So I'm sure that this is a big candlestick pattern, a big reversal that is happening. So actually you can actually look for more buying opportunities. Why? Because I'm also seeing that this then became the low of the lower low, considering what was has been happening from the past charts, right? Considering what has been happening from the past charts. Okay, so this buy is a little bit confirmed, so I would actually enter this and actually see the price pushing up. My take profit levels would be some key price levels like these ones. I'll take profit here and then look for another re-entry from this point where I can actually push up. I would also, when I re-enter, I would also look for this important price level again as I go up, right? Can you see? As I go up, I'm looking for these key price levels. So once I reach here, said I'm going to add positions when I see the overall market direction, right? If I don't see any reversal candlestick patterns being formed at this region, I'm obviously going to add buy positions. If I see reversals, I'm actually turning back and going with the downward trend, right? And going with the downward trend, because this is basically a trend. Let me remove this arrow. This is basically a trend that is going on. So I will be very careful when taking these trades. I'll be very careful. Can you see? what I'm talking about, right? So this channel sort of can be obeyed, or price can reach this level and then start bouncing back down. So this is my position. Buy trades up to this key price level, and then from there we take a look on what else we can do, right? Let me look at boom, maybe 1000 just for consistent sake. Let me see what we have. Okay, so this is how boom 1000 that's actually looking like. We're reaching key price levels, so it's very difficult for you to take a trade right now, but these price levels are actually key. Why? Because you either, if it breaks, you know that we are going down. If it fails to break, then definitely we are going back up. So right now we just wait to see how it respects the market structure, right? And obviously our first targets would be this key price level. You can see it's stretching even up to here. A lot has been happening at this price level, so that's where you would actually hold it up to. And then obviously we have our top, our ceiling, which is this, and we have some nice trends that are happening here. We have some nice trends that are happening here. Let me just take this to line. So this is basically the bigger picture of these channels, and you can see that it's been clearly a downward trajectory. So either we're going to then break this or continue bouncing within the charts. So right now it's very difficult for you to know, but we are most likely going to break and start falling more. Let me look at the daily time frame and see a clearer picture of what has been happening. Okay, so we have this strong bullish movement, strong bullish candlestick that we have right here. Okay, strong, it's a very strong one. Okay, which means the sellers are really kicking in the market. So we're most likely going to have that drop to this price level, and also another key price level would be this one. So this would be your take profit level right after the drop. So if you're looking from the daily time frame, this is what you actually see. If you're looking from the daily time frame, this is what you actually see. Those who did BGMM would actually agree with me that this is the level 3. This is our retracements and stop hands, and then obviously have to keep pushing down until we set another low down there, right? So be on the look for some sell setups. I'm sure I'll post them in the VIP group and they can see. So let's look at boom 500. Boom 500 has been selling, right? So from this buy on boom 500, we actually experienced quite a number of sell setups occurring, right? But the way it is right now, there is indecision in the market. You see that on this region, there is no price movement, sort of like consolidating. So we'd expect to push it up and continue in this consolidation until it breaks out of the box and maybe continue going up, something like that. So right now it's ranging. It's very difficult to trade, but from with the market maker, you can actually see that we're coming from a low and we're coming from this and level 3, and we're starting to experience in the first pullback, the second pullback. So definitely we are going up to have another M formation right there. We have another M formation right there to complete the cycle, something like that. So basically after the dilly-dallying on the consolidation, we are hoping to start to push up and up and up, right? So what else is left? Crash 500, let me see. Crash 500. Crash 500. Crash 500 is in a bearish movement right now. It's been crashing very deeply, but let's look at some candlestick patterns that we can actually maximize on. Some candlestick patterns that we can actually maximize on. Okay, we missed some important candlesticks there, but don't worry about it. There's been indecision right here, and then boom, it's just started to fall, but it's been following this nice trajectory, nice trend line at the top there, and here we've been having sort of like a floor, right? But from the looks of it, we're getting steeper right here, so we should now expect breakouts to start happening. This is the end of a wedge. For those that understand price action, this is an end of a wedge. But if you're watching this early, get into the sell. Get into the sell will actually reach this position. Get into the sell. Until next time, peace.